What's up, everybody? Give it a little bit of time for see if anybody wants to get on, and then we'll get into who are you listening to. Just something that I had that just popped in to my head today. Hey, Josh, what's up, man? Renee, how you doing? It just made me think because it's one of those things that there aren't any of us that are immune to this subject, and that's why I think it's an important subject. Man, woman, child, grandfather, mother, father, son, daughter, whatever it is. I think this is important, and the way I'm going to talk about it first is we have all these different aspects of life, and I talked about it in the book for men, you know, as a father, as a husband, if you are either in your health, in your faith walk, as a friend, all these different things. Who are you listening to? Who are you allowing to fill this space? And one of the things that, I mean, the first and foremost, the person that, or the voice that you hear most often is yours. And I think I've talked about that before. So you better make sure what you're telling yourself, that self-talk, is decent. I'm not talking about BS, self-affirmations that trying to do a self-fulfilling prophecy, lying to yourself. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about what are you telling yourself? So that's number one. Number two is in all these different areas. Are you listening to people? Let's just take as a father or as a mother or as a parent in general. Are you listening to people that have never had kids? I mean, this day and age, the internet is full of informational type stuff. That's what it is. It's people that see that it's a sale of information. And here's the crappy thing about it is, not all these people selling this information have actually done anything. We see it a lot in business. These gurus, these people that say, hey, I can help you get leads, I can help you get contacts, I can help you build your business. Yet, if you really look into them, they've never built a business. Kind of the same thing with parents. You get these people who tell you how your kids should behave, or how you should treat your kids, or how you should discipline your kids. Yet you ask them, how many kids do you have? Well, I don't have any. Yet there's people that are willing to listen to them because of some study that was done about how they should raise their children. Here's the thing. When it comes to all of this stuff, whether it's raising kids, whether it's being a husband, whether it's being a wife, whether it's doing business, you're going to screw it up. That's just a fact. That's what's going to happen, and that's okay. When I've talked with my parents, they apologize for doing wrong things or not doing the right things, or necessarily what they think they should have done in hindsight. As my parents, I've already hit those so many of those instances with my kids. It's not even funny. But I'm learning moving forward. And I'd like to think that based on what my parents told me and what I learned from them, that maybe I'm doing a decent job, maybe I'm doing even a little bit better job, hopefully, learning from what they've told me their mistakes were. So I think that's the big thing here. Are you going to take advice from someone who's never been there, never done that? If it'd be like if you're going to build a rocket. Would you take advice from someone who's never built a rocket? Someone who's not a astrophysicist or whatever, a rocket scientist. I don't know what they call them. Anyway, would you take advice from someone who is a garbage truck driver, and nothing against garbage truck drivers? Would you take advice from them on how to build a proper rocket? No, you wouldn't. You'd want to go to a engineer and a physicist that has experience or training in doing those types of things. And it's no different in the rest of everything else that we do in life. So when you are taking advice, when you are letting other people fill the space between your ears with information, it's kind of like Facebook. I give my wife a hard time because she accepts, if somebody tries to friend her on Facebook, it's, accept, I'll be your friend. And then I look at it and it's some dude from Nairobi that is just trolling. And so it's one of those things where you have to be diligent in who you're allowing into there because of all the different things that could happen from that type of thing. And you have to be diligent who you're allowing to speak into your life in all these different areas. Go to people, let people who have your best interest at heart speak into your life, speak into these areas of your lives. Now, I've got different people that speak into different areas of my life. I'm not going to let everybody speak into all these different areas. I'm going to go to the people that I think have my best interest at heart, which means they're going to tell me things I don't necessarily want to hear, not just stuff I want to hear. Those are my true friends. Those are the friends that when I say I'm going to go do this, they say, hey, idiot, probably not a good idea. And I value those friendships. Be that kind of friend. Be that kind of husband. Be that kind of father, mother. Be the one that's willing to say the hard things because you actually care about someone. I tell my boys all the time, if I'm disciplining them, I ask them, why am I doing this? And they know the answer. The answer is because you love us. I say, and my answer is exactly it. Because if I didn't love you, I wouldn't discipline you. I'd just let you do whatever the hell you wanted to do. And that's the truth. If I didn't love my wife, I wouldn't speak truth to her. If I don't love my friends, I'm not going to speak truth to them because it's really not worth the effort. Because let's face it, the speaking the truth to people hurts sometimes, and it's work sometimes, and it's difficult sometimes. So it's much easier just to do the fake false facade, if you will, with people you really don't care about, right? The other thing is I'm going to say is one of the things that goes along with this, because that difficulty with sometimes hearing things from people who have done it, hearing the truth, listening or figuring out who you're going to let speak into that space between the ears. Some people are afraid of it. I mean, one of the biggest things that holds people back is fear. And sometimes people are so afraid of either being bad or doing the wrong thing that they never get the chance, they never get the opportunity to do the right thing or to do good things or to do the things they want because they're too afraid of looking foolish, of looking bad, of screwing it up, of making the wrong choice, of it's like people say, oh, I'm waiting for the right time to have kids. Well, guess what? It's never the right time to have kids. I'll tell you that right now. I'm waiting for the absolute perfect person to marry. Well, my wife married me, so I can tell you that she knows that there was no waiting for the perfect person. You have to not, if you're always going to be afraid of doing the wrong thing, screwing it up, you're never going to get the chance to do the right thing. And you're never going to have the chance to see the potential that you have. So that means trying out and listening to different people who have been there, done that. Same thing with me. I don't know everything. Let's just call a spade an ace here. I don't know everything. This is just my pontifications, my rants, if you will, from life experience. Don't take my word for it. Listen to other people. Listen to other people that have been there and done that too. Because what's right for me may not be right for you. What I think is the right way to go for me, you may go, nope, not my thing. And that's all right, because we're all different. But go to those who have been there, done that, for advice. Don't be afraid to talk to them. Don't be afraid to reach out to them. Because if you don't reach out to them, I can guarantee the answer is going to be no. If you do reach out and you ask a question, you might just get an answer. All right, guys, that's all I had today. Just wanted to say it real quick. I got to hop in the truck and hook up the trailer and go do some stuff. And I wanted to give this real quick one about who are you listening to? Pay attention to that. Listen to people that have your best interest at heart. Listen to people who have been there and done that. And listen to other people who have made it and been successful in the area you want to be successful in. Not somebody who's just starting out in it. They're not stupid, but they don't have the experience. Have a good one, guys. Catch you later.